fuck, man! I told you everything!
Yeah, but you tried to kill us, see? Telling us why doesn't earn you a reprieve.
Bulletstorm takes place in the 26th century, as we take control of mercenary Grayson Hunt, who somewhat adapts from a sadistic drunk to a slightly more sensible character as the story develops.
Hey, third bounty hunter this week. Toronto was stroking one hell of a murder boner, man.
The prologue chapter shows us how Gray is betrayed by the General Serrano in a special ops called Dead Echo. The story itself is very likable, and the characters and dialogue make it a great laugh to play. The story also contains certain plot twists, which actually makes the game quite interesting.
Hey! What the fuck? I told you to rig these to blow, not check your goddamn email. What are you doing on here? What am I looking at?
Every hit we've done, we've been killing innocent people.
Voice acting is superb, and the way the game presents this impossible journey just comes across fun and wacky. Whilst the story might not be the greatest among enthusiasts, it still provides a strong enough story for a first-person shooter.
Maggot? Are you calling me from the job site? You ignorant piece of shit!
Shut the fuck up!
Well, when you look at the game, you may think Borderlands, but yet it feels completely different.
Holy shit! That was damn close!
Graphically, the game may not have the strongest engine and most mind-blowing visuals, but the game still looks fairly great due to its artistic style. The character models look great, and in terms of design, the game will take you to hell and back.
Ball tuggers decide to rise up and demolish the gamma filters. No more filters, no more waste.
Nothing to protect from the storms.
And as I said, the game is presented in the most fun, wacky and most sadistic way possible, with its interactive scenery such as cactuses and explosives. So in total, aided with some great set pieces and cutscenes, I approve of the game's presentation.
This rickety old piece of shit is about to... Whoa!
This is where Bulletstorm will earn its points. This is not a copy of the average shooter. The game takes another approach. With a gadget called the Leash, you can hurl enemies into all kinds of objects to gain extra points, which you can use to upgrade weapons or buy ammo. The system encourages you to kill enemies in different ways. For instance, by using the slide mechanic, you must toss your enemy into the sky and then boot him into oblivion. The guns feel almost refreshing to use. You can also purchase a unique weapon charge to again utilize a cool way to kill your enemies.
Can't shake it!
There are some boss battles aided with set pieces, which really felt awesome to play. The whole game provides a fast, unique and fun experience.
Focus your fire on those orange membranes!
So in total, I again approve of the gameplay section. Well, what's disappointing is that there is no single-player co-op mode for this game. However, the game does include a mode called Anarchy, in which 4 players take on waves of enemies similar to that of Gears of War 2. And I found myself spending a couple of hours on this mode alone, but in total, the campaign will net you around 7 hours of gameplay, which I don't feel is worthy of purchase, but what that means is that it's one hell of a rent. Story 8. Fun and likeable story, which evidently is sometimes hard to find. Presentation 8. The graphics are not top of the range, but still manage to look great. Gameplay 9. Finally some variation in a first-person shooter. Thank you. Enjoyment 8.5. For the price tag, I would recommend a rent, but the game provides heaps of sadistic fun. So that's an overall score, 8.5. This has been Jazz for JazReviews. I hope you liked the review, and if you could just take a moment and send us a comment below, that would be great. Thank you very much for watching.